it's Paige, and today's video is going to be a little bit of a first impressions type video. I have a ton of new stuff from Sephora that I recently picked up during their holiday savings event. I actually just filmed a haul, and if you want to see everything that I got from the sale, I will have that video linked down below. I actually have two hauls, one from an in-store purchase and then one from all of my online purchases, so those will be linked down below. But today we're going to be playing with some fun new makeup. I'm also using my Blinged Brushes collaboration, which actually launched today, like in real time. I'm not sure when you guys will be seeing this video, but it will already be available when you see this video. But today is launch day, Friday, November 20th, and this has been the craziest day of my life. I can't believe I'm still like, I don't even know what's happening right now. I'm in the middle of processing everything, and I finally like calmed down enough, and I was like, you know what, like I want to film something, I want to play with my brushes, so that's what I decided to do. But I just wanted to say thank you so much to every single person that purchased something from my collaboration with Bling Brushes. You guys have no idea how much that means to me. Also, if you didn't purchase anything and you just liked my post or shared a story or whatever, thank you so much. The support is just like, it's so unreal to me that I have so many amazing people that follow me and support me and love me, and I just love each and every one of you back like so much. You have no freaking clue. So whew, I've already cried like all of my tears today, so I don't think it's gonna happen during this video, but yeah, I just had to say thank you. If you are interested in checking out the collection, I will have the links down below. You can of course use code PAIGE for 10% off. I know I say that all the time, but like, just throwing it out there so you can save a little money. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I will also have all of the other products that I'm using in today's video linked in the description box in case you guys want to check those out as well. But I guess I'm gonna stop talking and we're just gonna get into the video. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy. And let's go ahead and get started. To start things off, I'm gonna go in with this primer right here. This is from Huda Beauty. It is their Water Jelly Hydrating Primer. I am so excited to try this. You guys have no idea. I haven't even like felt it yet. Oh, whoa, it's a lot runnier and more liquidy than I thought it was gonna be. Whoa, I don't know if you can see it like traveling down my hand. You definitely can. Okay, so I actually, when I hauled this, I hadn't seen anybody talk about it, but then I watched one of Smoky Glow's videos and she used this primer and she was saying how it's a very liquidy primer, and that was just even like more surprising than I thought. And she said you apply it and then if you wait like 30 seconds or so, it actually gets really tacky. So it's sort of like a grippy primer, and I think it's kind of interesting that like grippy primers are so popular now. It's almost like a trend. Like ever since the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer got so much attention from TikTok, I feel like gripping primers just became the new thing. Like everybody's trying to dupe the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. But this one, I mean, as far as like the advertising on the bottle, it doesn't say gripping, but I am going to just like let this sit on my skin for 30 seconds or so, and then I'm going to feel it and see if I feel any grip. It definitely feels very hydrating, very cooling, almost like a very thin gel moisturizer. That's sort of the vibe that I get. It looks like hair gel in the bottle, but I'm excited to try this out. We also have another Huda Beauty product that I'm going to be using that is new today, and this is their stick foundation. I forgot what this is called exactly. It's the Faux Filter Skin Finish Buildable Coverage Foundation Stick. That is a long name. I have mine in the shade Chai. I hope that this shade works well for me, but I'm just gonna swatch it on the back of my hand. It looks a little too dark, but we'll make it work. Dang it, what the heck? I used the descriptors on the Sephora website to like really try to make sure that I got the right shade, and I even looked at the photos, but I actually think I ended up purchasing their liquid foundation in the shade as well, so I don't know why I purchased the same shade if I already thought the other one was gonna be too dark. So I don't know what I was thinking, but okay. So I'm tapping my skin. I can definitely feel a little bit of a tackiness, a little bit of a grip. It's not quite as intense as the Milk one in my opinion, but I definitely can feel it. Okay, we're just gonna go for it. with the foundation. Hopefully this shade is okay. This is a buildable coverage foundation, so it's supposed to be like light coverage to full coverage. So we're just gonna start with that, and I am gonna go in with my flat side sponge, which is a part of my collaboration with Bling Brushes. I freaking love these sponges, you guys. It is a set of 3. We've got the flat side, which is my personal favorite. We have the diamond shape, which is just so unique and freaking cute, and I love it. And then this is like the teardrop, you know, the very original stereotypical sponge shape, and I love them all so much. They are so squishy and amazing, and I love how big they get when you get them wet. The shade is actually looking really good. I'm definitely gonna go in with more product. I'm kind of going in with almost like a sliding motion with my sponge. I'm not super used to a stick foundation formula, but it's definitely thicker than a liquid, obviously, so you do have to give a little bit more effort when it comes to blending, but the finish of this foundation is stunning. This is what we're looking like so far. I definitely can see that it's done a really good job at covering a lot of redness. You can still see all of my imperfections through this, so I am gonna build this up a little bit, see how buildable it truly is, and I'm just gonna try to get a little bit more coverage like in my cheek area and around like my chin where I have the most acne. I think the only other stick foundation I've tried was the Hourglass one, and that was a tragic disaster. Like, that was so bad. I hated it so much. But I haven't tried that in a really long time, and I'm honestly kind of tempted to try it again. But it's really expensive, and honestly, this is freaking amazing. Like, do you see the sheen here? This is such a beautiful finish. It looks so natural, like as far as the finish, looking very skin-like. Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, I would say I'm at a medium coverage right now, which I think I might just stick with this amount for now. I could add more and try to build it up even further, but I don't know if I want to cake that much product on right now, so I'm happy with the way that the foundation looks. The finish is incredible. Like, I am already so excited about the way that this is looking. For concealer and powder, I thought we might as well just like finish it off with like more Huda products, so I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer and the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder. This is my favorite powder ever. It's so freaking good. Also, I didn't notice any scent with either of these products, which is amazing because the powder is very scented and I'm not a huge fan of that, so I'm so glad that these don't seem to be scented at all. At least I can't notice a scent. For the concealer, I'm going in with the shade Cotton Candy. This is a super full coverage concealer, and it has a little metal tip here, which is like super cooling on the under eye area. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I will say that the applicator on this product does get kind of messy, and I do end up wiping it off, which seems to be a little bit wasteful when it comes to like the product itself, but I mean, it's worth it because the concealer is so freaking good. I do wish it had just like a regular doe foot applicator though. I did just want to show you guys the difference between the concealer blended out versus not. You can see that this is super full coverage, and it's crazy because I don't even notice like this darkness on my eyelid and under my eye until I put concealer on, and I'm like, whoa, like that's a huge difference. And this is a great high coverage concealer if you are, you know, that kind of person and you like that. It's so blendable and creamy, and I love this shade because it's also very brightening. I love a brightening concealer. I can't stand when my concealer is the same shade as my foundation base, which for some reason I feel like a lot of my concealers are. Maybe I'm just really pale right now. But so far, this combination of products is like everything. I am so excited. So now I'm just gonna go ahead in with the powder. I have the shade Pound Cake, and I'm gonna set everything in place. Alright, you guys, and now we are done with the makeup look. Just kidding. Could you imagine? I look absolutely insane right now. So I'm gonna go in with a powder brush because we obviously have a situation here. So I'm gonna go in with the F21, which is the large powder brush, and I'm just gonna like tap into what is left in the cap here, and I'm gonna start on the areas that don't appear to have powder, or like the places that I didn't set with my sponge. I'm just gonna kind of go in circular motions, and then I'll start dusting off that extra product. These brushes are seriously so soft. I love them so much. All right, here's the base. We're looking a little pale, honestly. The powder is a little bit light for me. I think I got the next shade deeper, but I haven't used it yet because I'm a little bit scared because I feel like that one is just like a little bit too deep. I don't know, but I'm gonna play with it soon. But we are looking nice and matte, and I love the way that my base is looking. It looks as natural as it could considering the amount of powder that I just went in with. But once I set my face with setting spray, I cannot wait to see the powder and everything just like melt together. It's going to be fabulous. I already know. My pores actually don't look bad. Like sometimes with super matte kind of products and like a ton of powder, it can exaggerate my pores for some reason, but my skin actually looks really nice. So I'm loving the base. For bronzer, I don't have a new bronzer to try out. I don't know why, I never like splurge on bronzers, but I'm gonna go in with this one from Marc Jacobs, and this is their Tantastic bronzer. It's their Omega Bronze Tantastic bronzer. I love this thing so much. And we are going to go in with the F23, which is the multi-purpose powder brush. But I love using this for bronzer, so I'm just going to kind of tap both ends into the product and then just lightly start contouring the face. I just got off the phone with my mom. She called me to see how things were going. And yeah, I kind of got distracted and carried away, and I finished bronzing up the rest of my face. I am seriously so obsessed with how my makeup is looking right now. This is like such a success so far. I have such high hopes. Next, for blush, I'm actually going to be using something that is new from Sephora, but I didn't purchase this. This was sent to me as PR. Laura Mercier sent me this amazing package with a ton of their holiday stuff. And this is their opening night cheek palette, and it has like a little blush bronzer highlight moment here, and I decided to use this blush. So I'm gonna go in with the angled brush, which is so perfect in every way. This is the F24, and we're gonna go in with this peachy blush. It looks like it has a nice like satiny finish. Let's see how pigmented she is. I'm always like afraid. I always start really light-handed and then I always end up going overboard, but it's fine. It's actually not too intense, which is good. Like, I can freely swirl my brush in there and then kind of tap it onto the cheeks. And I'm not sure if you can really see it on camera as much as I can in person. I feel like my lights might be washing me out a little bit, but it looks so beautiful. And you can really build it up. You don't have to worry about going too crazy like some blushes. So it's actually really good. You can just like pack on as much as you want, and it looks so cute. You can definitely see that peachy glow now. So adorable. I love it. I love Laura Mercier's blush formula. I feel like this might be different than their regular blush formula. Not too sure. It feels a little bit softer, I feel like, than their little individual ones, which are amazing. But I love peachy blush, and this is like the perfect color. So I'm really excited about this. I'm also gonna swatch the other shades for you guys just so y'all can see what they look like. So this looks like sort of, oh wow, that's actually a lot lighter than I thought it was gonna be. That actually might be like a highlighter for deeper skin tones. It might not be a bronzer. They are so buttery. So here is that bronzy shade, and then next to it right here is the highlighter. I'm not really sure if you're gonna be able to see that. I feel like you can. Those are so pretty. They're very buttery and smooth. They all have like a satiny finish, so they're not super intense. So the highlighter's not gonna be anything crazy blinding, but definitely gorgeous on a more like natural makeup kind of look. So far I love that. Love the blush so much. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to brows. I don't have anything new to try, so I'm just gonna go in with my trusty Benefit Duo. Sounds like somebody's at the door. I thought I had no tears left. Oh my god. Holy crap, I'm like crying so much. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. Okay, I'm gonna take this off because it has my address on it. But Allie, my friend Allie Dawson had flowers. Had flowers literally like, I'm a wreck. I'm a wreck. There's no coming back from this. Oh my god. There's a note. There's a note. It says, congratulations on your collab with Bling Brushes. I'm so proud of you and so unbelievably happy for you. You deserve this and so much more. Thank you for being such a beautiful friend. I love you. Love, Allie. Oh my god, Allie. You did not have to do that. Okay, well, if my makeup looks bad, it's because I was crying, not because of the products. But honestly, like, it looks pretty freaking good. Like, my concealer stayed in place, even though I literally just bawled my eyes out. Okay, well, holy crap, how do I focus? I'm gonna zoom you guys in. We're gonna do eyeshadow and mascara and stuff. Wow, that was literally perfect timing. Hopefully I can hold myself together for the rest of the video, but wow. I totally forgot that I was going to use this product like in conjunction with my Huda Beauty powder. This is the NARS Translucent Crystal Light Reflecting Setting Powder, but I kind of forgot. So I'm just gonna take a little thing that it comes with and rub it into the product. And I don't know, I'm just gonna like tap this on my under eye and see if anything happens. I don't know if it will. I don't know. Oh, I feel like it brightened it up a little bit. Maybe I should try a brush. I'm gonna go in with the under eye setting brush and we'll kind of tap in there and see if that works better. I feel like it doesn't make a huge difference. At least not in person. I can definitely see a little bit of a sheen on my under eye area. It makes my under eye look nice and hydrated and alive, which it already is from the tears. But it's fine. I don't notice like a crazy huge difference with this, but I will continue to try that out. I'll also try it on its own and see if I like it that way also. I usually need to go in with a pretty intense setting powder though, because I do get like creasing product on my under eye area, but she's cute. We'll definitely give her another chance. I just primed my eyelids with my MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly, and now it's time for eyeshadow. I'm not really sure which eyeshadow palette I want to use. I think I know which one I'm going to use, but I have two to pick from. The first one is the Naughty Nude palette from Huda Beauty, and then the other one is the KVD Vegan Beauty Edge of Reality eyeshadow palette. They're both so pretty, and I am dying to try both of them. So there's this one here. This is the KVD Vegan Beauty one. It's an eyeshadow palette that is completely recyclable. I always struggle saying that word. And then of course the Naughty Nude from Huda Beauty, which is just like so stunning. I think I'm gonna go in with this one, and then I'll use this one in another video very soon. But I just love Huda's palettes, and I've been dying to try this for so long. So we're gonna go in with a blending brush. I actually don't have a clean E24. This is my favorite brush for going into the crease with an initial transition shade, but I don't have a clean one. So I think I might just take this one and like wipe it off on my little color switch thing and we'll be fine. I'll start with the shade Filthy. That's this like matte kind of dusty pink color, and I'm gonna take this on my E24 and we are gonna go to town in the crease right here. Ooh, that's actually showing up a lot more than I expected. It's like a purpley pink, almost like a lavender, but a little bit more pink. Kind of like vibes with my brushes. Huda's shadows are so pigmented, so blendable. Like literally, I'm like not even working right now. Like the eyeshadow just blends itself out. I love her formula. The New Nude and the Mercury Retrograde are my two favorites. I also have a ton of her little 9-pan palettes, but like I wear the New Nude palette all of the time because it just has such perfect pinky colors. I'll just kind of give you like a little comparison of the two. Here is the Naughty Nude palette compared to the New Nude palette. I love both of these color schemes. They actually go really well together. I feel like they're very complementary palettes. So I know I love this one, and I already can tell that I love this one. But it's gonna be hard for me to pick which one I prefer. I feel like the New Nude is like a classic and an OG, and I'm just gonna love it forever, but this one definitely has a good chance at being my new favorite palette. Now I'm gonna take an E23, which is a little bit smaller than the first brush that I used, and I think I'm gonna go into this shade here, which is called Arouse, and it's like kind of like a warm medium matte brown shade, and I think I'm gonna kind of focus this in the outer part of my crease. Like, I'm not gonna bring it all the way in. Like, look at how freaking pigmented these shadows are, and they're blending so well. I just love them. I'm still so freaking shook over these flowers, you guys. I'm like dying to finish filming so that I can call her. Now I'm gonna go in with the shade Untamed, which is this matte, deep, plummy, purpley color. And I'm gonna go in with that same brush. I'm just gonna tap into this matte color because it's pretty intense. And then I'm just going to tap this in my outer corner. And I'm focusing this on the lid so that we don't cover up those other shadows that we use. But I'm kind of using a mix of the warm tone, kind of brown tones that are in the palette, and the more cooler toned, like purpley shades. For some reason, I feel like that last matte shade that I used looks really good at that. I am gonna try to go in with the shade Slippery, which is this like freaky, weird one with the little balls in it. And I'm gonna try to like put it on my lid and then put, I guess, a shimmer. Just this is what it looks like. It's like an eye gloss. Basically, this is what it looks like after I have swatched it. You can see my fingerprint in there with a little bit of the color swirled around. There's like some copper in there, and then there's also some like plummy purple. So I'm just gonna like tap this on my eyelid, and oh boy, this is making a mess. Oh, rip. It just like wiped off my foundation that was underneath. Okay, you know what? That's horrible. We're not even gonna mess with that anymore. Okay, so moving on to the shimmer that we're gonna use. I think I'm gonna go in with Irresistible. This one right here. It's so stunning. Like, here, let me swatch it. Oh my gosh, look at it. It's so pretty. I'm gonna take this on my E25, and oh my god, it literally doesn't even apply on top of that weird gel stuff. Let me try it on the eye without it. Oh yeah, like that's so much better. I know that I shut the idea down really fast of the shade Slippery working, but that was just horrible. It was horrible. I had to work so hard to get the metallic to show up on this eye where I put the little jelly stuff. And then this eye was like perfect with just the brush. It was super easy. I like the way that the eye look is looking so far. Super cute. I am going to probably put a shade or two on my lower lash line, and then I will be right back once I switch my camera battery, because guess what? It's about to die. Alright guys, I am back with a fresh camera battery. Basically all that I did was I took the shade Untamed, which is that like deeper purpley color that didn't work out too well in my outer corner, and I took an E26, which is this itty bitty little like precision kind of smudging brush, and I just tapped into a little bit of that and I just smudged it along my lower lash line, just like the outer half of it. So that's what you're seeing there. Next we are gonna play with something that I'm very uncomfortable with, and that is a liquid liner. Yes, so I picked up this little duo from Pat McGrath, which is so cute. This is their Extreme Precision Eye Duo. It has their liquid liner and then a mini of their Dark Star mascara. All right, so here we have the eyeliner. This is their Extreme Black Perma Precision Liquid Liner in the shade Black. So whew, this is what it looks like. It is a felt tip. It's actually really long. Oh my gosh, I barely touched my skin. All right, so we're probably gonna get some weird angles here, but I'm gonna try to show this on camera, but probably won't, oh god, be able to talk and do it at the same time because I'm already bad at eyeliner. Okay, oh my gosh, you guys. We got one eye done. Now, this is not gonna match, but it is what it is. All right, well, it's not exactly the same, but it's close enough. This eyeliner is so intense. It is extremely black. I wonder if it's gonna dry down to a matte finish. I'm gonna have to take a closer look, but I'm really interested to see. Right now, I definitely do still see a little bit of a sheen, but she's looking cute. I actually might try to connect this purpley shade more to my eyeliner because I feel like it looks a little funky the way it is. All right, I'm not gonna mess with it anymore because I don't want to make things worse. Okay, so for mascara, I'm obviously gonna try out the new, well, it's not new, but it's new to me, the Dark Star mascara. I love their Fetish Eyes mascara, so I was really excited to try this out. This definitely has a thick wand. Here's a comparison. The gold capped one is the Dark Star mascara, and then this one right here with the black cap is the Fetish Eyes mascara. They actually look pretty similar in size, except the Dark Star one definitely has an like an hourglass shape to it, and then the other one, the Fetish Eyes, is more of like a straight sort of like cylinder shape. So this will be interesting. It kind of reminds me of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Like the shape of the wand is similar, but I don't think it's quite as like crazy as the Too Faced one. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is intense. This is an intense mascara. This looks so good. I feel like it's a little bit hard to do like the lower lash line. I feel like it's just like a little bit messier, but like, oh my gosh. Alright, you guys, so here is the eye look with mascara. This is so good. I feel like I have twice as many lashes as I normally do. Like, it separated them out so well. And if I didn't have this winged liner on that is way too thick, the lashes would look even better. I am so obsessed. Like, I'm obsessed. I feel like it's not as good for the lower lashes like I mentioned, just because it's kind of like messy, I feel like, and I don't know. Not my fave for the lower lashes, but like the top, are you kidding me? This is so good. I'm definitely gonna end up purchasing the full size of that. I already know. All right, what do we have left? We have lips, highlighter, and setting spray. So for highlighter, I'm actually gonna use the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude Glow highlighter. This is new to me, but I actually have already used this on my channel and I really do enjoy it. I'm gonna go in with this brush right here. This is the E22. I love this so much. This is actually like a precision blending brush, but this is great for the inner corner highlight. So I'm just gonna take actually kind of a lot of this. This is more of a dry highlight formula, so I'm kind of just like going into it. And then I'm going to tap this on my inner corner. Just like that. Like, holy crap, that looks so good. This is one of my favorite brushes from the set. This one, the highlighter brush, and the spoolie, those are like, I mean, I love all of them obviously, but like, I feel like those three are like game changers for me as far as like new brushes to my collection. I love them so much. And then I'm just gonna take that same brush and just kind of tap that highlighter on my brow bone as well, just to sort of complete the eye look. I am gonna go in with my highlighter brush right here, the perfect precision highlighter brush you could ever need. And then I'm just gonna kind of pop this on my cheekbone. Look at that glow. That is seriously so stunning. I have some texture on my cheek right here. It's like kind of like breakouts, but like also kind of not. It's really weird. I'm not sure what that's from. I don't know if it's from like a new skincare product that I started using, but like, look at the highlighter. It's so pretty, and it's not too much. Like, it's definitely very shiny, but it's not like glittery or anything like that, and it is a much like firmer formula, so you can really dig into the product and get a beautiful glow, or you can just like tap in and get a very light, subtle glow. For lips, I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with my KKW Beauty lip liner in the shade Nude 0.5. This is my favorite one from them. And then I'm actually gonna go in with one of these glosses from this super cute Laura Mercier Kisses from the Balcony lip gloss set for holiday. My lips are so dry right now, it's insane. I need some lip gloss. All right, so here's what the set looks like. The packaging is so freaking cute, and you get 4 mini glosses in here. Look at these colors. Those are so pretty. I think I'm gonna go in with this sparkly one here. It looks like there are 3 more of like a cream finish, like not glittery or sparkly, and then this one has like so much sparkle in it. So let's see what it looks like on the lips. Oh, that is so pretty. All right, now to finish off the look, I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with some setting spray. This is from Milk Makeup. This is their Hydro Grip setting spray. I've already used this on my channel. I've actually been using this for a week and a half, 2 weeks now, and I like it, but I don't like it as much as I thought I would, unfortunately. It makes me so sad. I had such crazy high expectations for this though, so it's still really good, and like I don't regret spending money on it, but I just wish it was a little bit more hydrating. Like, I feel like it's just not as hydrating as I want it to look. Like once I set my face is still wet, like my skin looks amazing. Like I wish it would stay like this, but once it dries, I feel like it like re-dehydrates my skin. It's so weird. All right, you guys, so here's the finished look. I am honestly so obsessed with how my makeup turned out today. We had so many hits in today's video. Like I could not be happier. I'm gonna start from the beginning and just do a little bit of like a speed review of all of the products based on my first impression. So starting right away, guys, this duo is insane. Like I am so shook. I love these products. Like I've only used them once, but I love them. They look so good. My skin looks so smooth, so natural. Like, I mean, obviously it looks like I have makeup on, but like this is the most like natural finish that I've ever achieved. And like I feel like my skin looks so good, and just like I love it. I love that the foundation stick is like a buildable coverage. I definitely could have gone a little bit heavier with it, like right around here. I feel like around my mouth area, but honestly I'm happy with the way that it looks now. The primer, amazing, super hydrating. I love it. I can't wait to see how my makeup lasts throughout the day. I love this so much, you guys. These products are amazing. I already knew that I loved these two products. These were not new to me today, the Huda Beauty concealer and powder, but like this combo, you guys, like they're all from the same brand, so like it kind of makes sense that they work well together. But like I'm like so obsessed. Like I am so pleasantly surprised. I wanted them to work out for me, and I had high expectations, but they exceeded my expectations, honestly. I am so obsessed. I don't feel like I really got to use this enough to like give any sort of opinion on this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and probably add this to my everyday makeup drawer and test it out over the next few weeks and see how I like it, if I like it, if I don't like it, I don't know. I thought this was a new product, but I actually think it's just the packaging. I saw somebody comment that on one of my videos. It was my Sephora haul that I posted today. And I just wasn't aware, but I actually don't see this on their website anymore, which is super weird. Like it says sold out if I go to my previous purchases, and I went to go look for it and I don't see it anywhere. So I'm kind of confused on that one, so we're just gonna go ahead and set her aside. The bronzer I already knew I loved. The blush looks so good. This palette is so beautiful. I love that it has 3 different shades. I probably would only end up using these 2 though. The packaging is to die for. I love it. And I like that they all have like a satin finish. It's not super intense, which typically I like a more intense highlighter, so I would probably, if I do use this, I would go in with something else just to like pinpoint the highest point of my cheek. But I think this would be a really pretty highlighter for like a very natural makeup look. I'm not sure how much this is, but it is really nice. I feel like honestly though, if you're only like really interested in one of the products, I would say like the blush is the best, just based on my first impression and swatching. And they do sell these blushes individually. Well, I don't know if it's the same formula, but their blush formula is amazing, like their individual blushes. So I wouldn't say you have to go buy that right now, but it is really nice, and I really do like the packaging, and I'm excited to continue to use that product. The highlighter I already knew that I loved. I have used this a few times now. It is so freaking pretty. I love it so much. I'm so happy I decided to pick this up. I went in with my basic everyday brow products and eyeshadow primer, but this palette is stunning. I love my eyeshadow. I love the whole color scheme of it. I feel like it's a little bit deeper and more mature than the new Nude palette. I just feel like this is like the more mature version. Not mature in like for like mature skin or anything, just like a little bit more intense, I feel like. And I'm so excited to play with some of these like swirly shadows. I heard those are amazing. This shadow right here is garbage. The freaking slippery thing, like no, I'm literally gonna scoop that out after this video and just like have it be gone. It freaks me out to look at it, and I just know powder is gonna get in there and it's gonna get messy, and no, that's not it. They kind of missed the mark there in my opinion. I will say I didn't give it like a super fair shot, but I haven't seen that work out for anybody yet, so I don't know. I don't really get that, so, but it's still worth it in my opinion. It's an expensive palette, but like just, I wish there was a different shadow there, but even without that, I still think it's totally worth it. This little duo honestly surprised me. I did not think that I was gonna like this mascara as much as I do. I feel like I'm gonna have to try it out a couple times to truly say, but I think I still prefer the Fetish Eyes mascara over this one, but they're both really good. I'm gonna have to do like a comparison, like one on one eye, one on the other, and like see like how they actually make my lashes look like side by side to each other. But I was pleasantly surprised by this mascara. I feel like usually you find one from a brand that you really like and like that's kind of it, but this is another really good one from Pat McGrath. And I love that they had this little duo for sale so that you could try out the mascara without spending the $40 or $30 or however much it is for a Pat McGrath mascara. And then the eyeliner is so good. It's super intense. I'm looking now and it does look like it has a matte finish. I have some sparkly shadow that's kind of like settled onto it, but it looks like it is a matte eyeliner and it has a super long precise point, which I really enjoy. Like probably one of my favorite eyeliners I've ever tried. Not that I've tried a ton or I'm super like into eyeliners, but I really like the way that it turned out. I like the cat eye look. Like, I don't know, I'm not used to seeing myself like this, but I really think that it worked out well, and I'm not good at eyeliner and I was able to achieve like decently matching wings, so that's always a good sign. I am so happy with that purchase. And then I think the last thing was the lips, I think. Well, the setting spray, I already kind of said my part on that. I think it's really nice, but I just love the primer so much that I wanted to love this so much. And I do love it, but it's just not, it's like just not what I thought. I thought this was gonna be like the Pixi Glow spray or the In Beauty one that I really like. I'm not sure if you guys know what I'm talking about. This one from In Beauty is amazing. It's called their Power Up Dual Face Setting Mist. This is what I thought the Milk Makeup one was gonna be like, or the Pixi Glow Mist. This is another one of my favorites. I love it so much. I just feel like it really hydrates my skin and kind of like melts my powder and everything together without making my skin look oily. This I feel like looks good at first when it's wet, but then once it dries it looks exactly like it did before. I will say that this definitely prolongs the length of makeup wear, but like as far as like hydration goes, I feel like I would need to go in with 2 setting sprays if I use this just to be truly happy, which is kind of especially since this is like $36. And then the last product that I used in today's video from Sephora was the little lip gloss, which I think is so cute. I love the variety of colors that you have in here. I like that there's some like, you know, sparkly ones. Oh, this one has a little bit of sparkle in it, and then some that are just like regular kind of glosses. I like that there's some like pinky tones, some lighter ones, and there's also like this deeper sort of red shade that's really pretty. I'm so excited about this. This also was sent to me as PR, but honestly I probably would have purchased this if it wasn't. It's so cute. Laura Mercier's holiday collection this year is like, the packaging and everything is freaking adorable. And then obviously I love my blade brushes. This is actually maybe the first time that I'm using these on my channel. It depends on when my Raw Beauty Kristi palette gets in, because I'll definitely use these in that video, but I don't know, it all depends. I think this is gonna be the first video that I'm using my brushes, like actually using them and showing like applying product with them on my channel, so super exciting. Make sure you guys go check out my brushes if you haven't already. The link will be down below, along with the link to all of the products that I mentioned in today's video, besides this one probably, because I don't think I can find the link to this. I already couldn't find it, but other than that, we'll have everything linked down below. Also, my merch link will be down below. This is my favorite crew neck ever. This is the black crew neck with the pink Frick logo. I live in it. Like, I literally live in this crew neck. I love it so much. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. My hair has like almost completely like fallen out of its curls. But anyway, I love you guys so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye. Also, thank you so much to Allie once again for the beautiful flowers. Okay, bye.